Number 5.
Let me go put a vacation back
Shouldn't take long. First on my agenda, I've got an access easement with NeighborWorks Columbus, and it's just to provide a safety measure that has been taken away.
We've got a motion and second to approve the access easement at 1611th Street. Is there any, let's see, Councilor Huff?
Question. What changes are they making? 'Cause I thought that building was going to be up for sale in the future.
Well, I don't know that it'll be up for sale, but whether they're in it or not, when Marbella's opened, they put in a freezer, and it created an issue for NeighborWorks from a safety standpoint in their building at the back door. And so what they want to do is have an easement. They'll go in and put in the back door and something like a deck, and that will resolve their the safety concern that they have from being able to exit the building. And all they want is an easement. It's not going to cost us anything. And so
I was just wondering about future purchase. It doesn't affect, because the presentation was made here last year on exchange of properties on Veterans Parkway, and that building was valued at $700,000+.
Yeah, we received something for the value of the property that we exchanged with them. It didn't have anything to do with that building.
I'm saying in that presentation, they said the value of the building, and it would sell for the new owner, and it would be put back on the tax rolls. And
but this would make it even more attractive because...
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
that's what I'm asking. Does it affect future owners coming in and purchasing the property?
Well, the future owner would want a back exit that wouldn't be where that freezer would not impact the exit of the building.
That's what I'm asking, because we gave up a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That concludes discussion. I'm hearing it for electronic vote. Please record your votes electronically. All right. I think that's it. And it does pass.
Got a street acceptance, Martinet Way, meets all of the requirements.
Got a motion and second for approval of the street acceptance on Mockernut Way. All those. Let me cue it to vote. Please record your votes electronically. All right, and it does pass.
I've got a 2015-16 crime victim assistance grant. It's $21,000.
We've got a motion and second for approval of the 2015 and 16 VOCA crime assistance grant. There being no discussion, we'll cue it to vote. And it passes.
Got an ACCG internship grant. It's $2,173.
Got a motion and second for approval. Let's see here. Councilor Thomas with discussion.
Mr. City Manager, this says the grant funding would be utilized to hire an intern to update and organize the city real estate records. Is that within the
Community reinvestment?
Community reinvestment, not in the clerk's office?
Right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. And with that, I will cue it to vote. Hold on a second. Yeah, please record your votes electronically. And it does pass.
Got use of salary savings. Fire EMS want to use salary savings to purchase furniture for the new station, Fire Station 9, $48,743.
Got a motion and second for approval. Any discussion on this item? Seeing that there's none, please record your votes electronically. And it does pass. Thank you.
Got replacement units, 7-yard dump trucks. There's 2 of them. They're
Second.
Got a motion and second for approval on the 7-yard dump trucks. And we'll cue that to vote. You may record your votes electronically. You can make a motion for B through G, and we'll see. Okay, we've got a motion for items B through G, and those are for a color photocopier, a contract amendment for 5-year consolidated plan, new routers and switches to upgrade phone connectivity, purchases of computer equipment and accessories by the Cooperative Purchasing utilizing Muskogee County School District contract, replacement of damaged rescue pumper and loose equipment, and consulting services for the deferred compensation plan. Of what equipment? Loose equipment?
whoops.
I don't know, what is the
What's the
equipment?
question now?
It says loose equipment, there's got to be some typo. On item F, what is item F?
That's a replacement of the pumper in Station 11. There was a fire.
Yep.
And
It's the loose equipment.
well,
What is that?
those are the various components that go with the pumper and the defibrillator, for example.
Miscellaneous
Yeah,
equipment.
miscellaneous equipment.
Okay, got it. All right, those are the items B through G that have been proposed for approval, and there being no discussion, we'll cue it to vote. Please record your votes electronically. All right, and it passes. Yes, Mr. Huff.
I would like to make a motion that we move on to the clerk's agenda and finish up for the evening and postpone everything else to next time.
Okay. So motion and second to postpone the remaining items for presentation on the city attorney's agenda. All those in favor, please state aye. City manager's agenda. All those in favor, please state aye. All right. And we are moving on then to the clerk's agenda.
He was going to do it anyway.
I didn't have any input on that, did I?
Beat him to it. He was going to do it anyway.
All right, Madam Clerk, let me turn on your microphone.
Madam
Okay.
Mayor and Council, items 1 through 12 is for the council's information. Item 13 is a resolution.
We've got a motion and second for approval of a resolution excusing Councilor Barnes from the February 9th meeting. All those in favor, please state aye.
14 is a letter of resignation.
All right, we've got a motion to to accept a letter from the Historic of Architectural Review Board member Rebecca Antropius with regrets. All those in favor, please state aye.
Minutes of various boards.
We've got a motion and second that the minutes be received. All those in favor, please state aye.
On the board appointments, on the building authority, Mr. Kel Jackson can be confirmed.
Confirmation.
We got a motion and second for confirmation of Kel Jackson for the Building Authority of Columbus. All those in favor, please state aye.
Civic Center Advisory Board, we still need nominees for Districts 1, 2, and 7. District 8, Ms. Olivia Pennington can be confirmed.
We've got a motion and second for Olivia Pennington. All those in favor, please state aye.
And the Board of Zoning Appeals, Ann Davis can be confirmed.
Move confirmation.
We've got a motion and second for confirmation. All those in favor, please state aye.
On our Circle Commission, we still need nominees for post 9 and 11. For post 12, Ms. Sarah Ann Orsillo can be confirmed.
Move confirmation.
We've got a motion and second for confirmation. All those in favor, please state aye.
On our Community Development Advisory Council, Mr. Walter Lewis and Ms.
Confirmation.
We've got a motion and second for confirmation of Mr. Walter Lewis. All those in favor, please state aye.
Also, Ms. Kendall can be confirmed.
Second.
We've got a motion and second for approval of Olive Vidal Kendall. All those in favor, please state aye.
Also, Mr. Trip Blankenship, Mr. Don,
Got a motion and second for confirmation. All those in favor, please state aye.
Mr. Don Cook as well.
Okay, we've got a motion and second
I'm
for
sorry, who
the
made the second?
It was the Ms. Woodson.
Thank you.
For Mr. Don Cook and Teddy Reese. All those in favor, please state aye.
Also for, excuse me, Mr. Gregory Smith can be confirmed, as well as Joseph Baker and Christy Lomax.
Okay.
Confirmation, all three.
Okay, we've got a motion and second for the confirmation of Gregory Smith, Reverend Joseph Baker, and Christy Lemieux. All those in favor, please state aye.
Second.
Daly, Greg Wagner, Tom Clark, James Blackoff.
Second.
Okay. We've got a motion and a second from Counselor Woodson for those boards. One's for the Community Development Board, Jane Seckinger, Crime Prevention, Winston Bailey, Greg Wagner, Colonel Kevin Clark, James Wilkoff. All those in favor, please state aye.
Second. Kenner.
Okay, we've got a motion and second for the confirmation of Frank Etheridge, Edward Kenner, Kathleen Mason, all on the Planning and Advisory Commission. All those in favor, please state aye.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, please state aye.
Uptown Facade Board, Ms. Josina Pitton.
Move confirmation.
We've got a motion and second for confirmation. All those in favor, please state aye.
That's all I have.
All right, we've got a motion to adjourn. Okay, we've got Counselor Davis.
Nominated back on the Civic Center Advisory Board, District 2, Alton Russell on the Civic Center Advisory Board.
Second.
Got a motion and second to confirm Alton Russell for the Civic Center Advisory Board. All those in favor, please state aye. Counselor Henderson.
Thank you, Mayor. Just a quick question. In light of some of the things that we just covered for the fire department, I bumped into the chief, and he was talking about coming and appearing for using salary savings for, I think, some automobiles. I thought we approved that last year and gave him the authority that when he had it, that he could use that towards capital. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought we did that
Pam,
last year.
do you
So
want
does
to-
he was planning on coming, but I just didn't. I told him I didn't know if he needed to.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chief Bourne.
Oh, Chief.
Yeah.
What was approved last year was the specific request for FY15, and what he's requesting now is for salary savings of FY16. So it was specific to the budget year that was approved last year.
Okay. And the only reason I ask is I don't know why. I thought we authorized, like in public safety, if they had salary savings, as long as it was utilized for one-time expenditures like vehicles, because I know he needs some police cars. And just like the fire chief today, it just seems like we would grant them that authority. I mean, I'm okay with them coming back, but they waited.
I guess a couple things. One, is this the same money that he asked me about regarded to pay increase?
Yes.
Okay, so he's got two uses for the same dollars. So I guess I need to get with him and see what his priority is, cars or pay increases, because we've spent now hours working on how to use salary savings for pay increases.
Right. And the point was as long as it was for a one-time capital expenditure, I don't think that council had a problem with it. Obviously, pay increases are a little bit different because they're going to compound annually.
Exactly, but that's what he had expressed was his priority, so I need to get with him and see what his true priority is before we expend any more time on that. Yeah.
Does council allow for public safety or departments, if they're going to use them for one-time purchases, that it doesn't require council approval? Because the last direction that we had was use of salary savings would require council approval.
I don't care either way. For some reason, I thought I remembered that we had authorized that last year on a more repetitive basis. But if not, I mean, that's
Well,
fine.
and do we want to consider on an item-by-item basis because of the impact to general fund? I mean, if we're going to be short general fund monies and department has savings, should it roll
Well-
back to general fund?
I mean, I can't see a time when I wouldn't authorize, capital for keeping citizens safe, but I don't have a problem with reviewing it every time they need it.
Okay. All right, let's see. Counselor Huff.
Yeah, Councilor Henderson, I think that's the road, that's the path we were on. I think we did request that we did want to know about it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have a motion and second to adjourn. All those in favor, please state aye.